Hello, Tech Fair Board, and today I'm going to be doing my final presentation for my Tech Fair project, which is all about architecture. I'm going to begin my presentation showing you a few of my finished renders regarding pools. These were very fun to make, and I'll actually jump right now to show you what the work in progress looked like while I was in Homestyler. Believe it or not, that room you just saw was actually built from this room right here, which is totally 3D modeled by myself, which was quite difficult actually, and I did all the furnishings. The lighting you see here was provided with Homestyler's own rendering, and I really like this design because I feel like it really shows like what I like, which is like a lot of like darker colors, but like pops of colors with like plants and different furnishings. And I really wanted to try to make a pool because I'd seen people do pools before, and I was like, I want to try that. So I found a way to do it, and I guess I think it's good in my opinion, and I've been told that it looks very good by others as well. So I'm really proud of myself. Moving on to my next slide, this is the bathroom I made, which honestly, these are some of my favorite renders that I've ever made. And going back into Homestyler, this was one of my favorites and that I'm the most proud of because it was a very difficult room to make. You know, when I made this room, I did not add in any sort of window, which would be a simple way to provide good lighting in Homestyler. And when you don't have good lighting in Homestyler, what you have to go and do is start to custom light it yourself. And especially on this render right here, I really did a lot of custom lighting because I found that you'd have a super dark overall area, but then inside the shower area right here would be very bright, and I really wasn't happy with it. So I actually went in Homestyler's, when I was rendering up here, I actually added a different type of lighting, different from these like generic and daylight lighting, which was difficult but not impossible, and I'm very proud of what I did in it. Bringing attention to a lot of the furnishings in here, all of these were in the Homestyler model library over here, and the model library is very useful because, like, as you can see, like you'll have like different themed areas. Like you'll have like a new one like right now, which is booth display, which is a commercial one, which is all about stuff like that. But I found myself very much my style reflecting very much with the modern elegance, which is way down here if I can find it, which was a style I leaned very heavily on for the next room that I'll show, which is the bedroom. Now, this the modern elegance tab and really any of the trends, really they're a guideline. Like they'll give you certain furnitures that look good together, but you don't have to listen to what they say, and you can totally make it your own, which is kind of what I feel like I did because I saw some of these paintings and I wanted to do something with a bed, and I felt like I wanted to have a really colorful looking bedroom because I feel like those can sometimes just be boring, not very cool looking. So I wanted to incorporate lots of colors. So I did by the paintings and the really actually also the walls of the room. And I'm very proud of that. Finally, we have the living, kitchen, dining area, which was one of the cooler spaces to make because I found this very cool floating staircase. And I incorporated it in even further into that by adding a reading nook under it. And also, you notice how like with this carpet right here, It only really fully appears once you've rendered it, which was a interesting thing I noticed. But I worked around it because I really like the texture of this carpet. You see it really good in this one. And I really wanted the whole space to flow. So I tried to incorporate similar elements like this really neutral gray wood tone and pops of color. Like you see green plants throughout and blues and browns of the leather. And I incorporated that all the way back to the kitchen, which is under this loft area, entertaining area. I even incorporated the blue and the browns back here in this very nice kitchen. And I was very proud of it. And this very long table with a nice large painting on the side. I really wanted to make this space really feel like it had a flow. And like it was all focused on this big window I have down here. And these are just a few of the spaces I made, but some of the other ones I'm not really that proud of. And they didn't look as good as I think I made this space to be. So I hope you enjoyed watching me like really show off the spaces I've made and really also show you how I made them. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.